You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel. So we are going to be talking to a couple of youngsters who are performing in a pantomime, Jack and the Beanstalk. So firstly, thank you very much for joining us. I was wondering if you can tell us a little bit about yourselves with an introduction of who you are firstly.
When I was 5, my mummy found an audition for the Von Trapp children in GDS. I was Gretel in The Sound of Music. I was hoping I can get through for Gretel. There's about 100 people there and I got through for Gretel. I was really happy.
When I went to see her Nikita's show, I was so amazed with the professionalness and like all of the background and scenery. So when the next audition for GDS popped up, which was The Wizard of Oz, I went for that. And I was so pleased when I got in for that, because when I got in, no matter how new I was, they were still treating me like family and like I was at home.
So tell us a little bit about the costumes. I understand they're quite amazing.
Well, my costume is a fairy. I like the pinkness on it because it has a tutu. And when I saw Grant, the Dame, he was very funny because he had a really big wig and had loads of makeup on. He had really high heels and he nearly tripped over. He has to practice in them because he was wobbling.
My favourite costume is my pixie costume because it looks really silly with all my big ears. But it could be worse, to be the back end of the cow.
So you mentioned GDS. I was hoping you could tell us a bit more about them.
GDS stands for Gillingham Dramatic Society. It's an adult dramatic society that's been going for over 35 years, and it puts on 2 shows a year.
I understand that you both started dancing and acting at a young age. So I was hoping you could tell us a bit more about that.
Well, I started dancing and acting at 6 years old. I started at Razzmatazz Theatre School, and I went to a couple of others as well. But I gave up about 18 months ago.
When I was 3 years old, I started Razzmatazz. I still do Katie Day's Dance Academy in East Church and Kids in Harmony singing group in Sheerness.
I understand you both go to local schools to us.
I go to St Edward's Catholic Primary School and I'm in Year 2.
I go to the Sheppey Academy Secondary School and I'm in Year 7.
So what do both of you like about acting then?
Well, I like the way that you just get into character and you're like a totally different person from where you are in the real world.
When I'm waiting in the wings, I get butterflies in my tummy, but they're good butterflies. But when I go on stage, everyone says, "Ah," and they clap and cheer at the end.
So, what's been your favourite performance so far?
My favourite performance has been The Sound of Music because I got the part of Gretel, and I learned loads of songs, and I still sing them at home.
My favourite performance was The Wizard of Oz because it was my first big show on one of the biggest stages that I've ever been on.
So can you tell our listeners, just as a refresher, all about the pantomime you're in?
Well, the pantomime I'm in is Jack and the Beanstalk. It's going to be at the Brook Theatre in Chatham in February half term from Thursday the 20th to Saturday the 22nd from 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. You can buy tickets at the box office and at Medway Tickets Live.
Well, thank you very much to both of you for telling us all about the pantomime you're in.
That's okay.
Thank you.